Our next event is the Cypress Lake High School Junior ROTC Panther Battalion Change of Command Ceremony. Change of Command is a very special event honoring the outstanding accomplishments of our cadets and marking the transition of leadership within the Panther Battalion. It is a ceremony rich in tradition where we witness the formal change of command for outgoing and incoming cadet leadership team. We would like to congratulate the outgoing leadership and we wish you all the very best. We welcome the incoming Panther Battalion Command Team, Cadet Daniela Sosa, Cadet Remus Lee, and Cadet Elijah Ness, and congratulate them on their selection as our cadet leaders. We also congratulate the new battalion staff officers. We will begin with the cadet promotion ceremony, followed by the change of command. Army, JROTC, Cypress Lake High School leadership and the senior Army instructor have reposed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, fidelity, and abilities of the following cadets in the following and newly appointed Panther Battalion command and staff, and are therefore appointed and promoted to the following positions and ranks. Battalion Commander, Daniela Sosa, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel. Battalion Command Sergeant Major, Elijah Ness, Cadet Command Sergeant Major. S1, Adjutant Officer Orrin Philpott, Cadet First Lieutenant. S2, Intel and Security Officer Brianna Felix, Cadet First Lieutenant. S3, Operations Officer Joshua Jrotc, Cadet Second Lieutenant. S4, Logistics Officer Audrey Rickard, Cadet Second Lieutenant. S5, Public Affairs Officer Ava Ebert, Cadet First Lieutenant. S6, Recruiting Officer Jade Rickard, Cadet First Lieutenant. President of the Cadet Board, Catalina Gardner, Cadet First Lieutenant. Battalion Deputy Sergeant Major Amani Brown, Cadet Sergeant Major. S1, Adjutant NCO Pranchu Patel, Cadet Sergeant First Class. S2, Intel and Security NCO, Santiago Vasco, Cadet Staff Sergeant. S3, Operations NCO, Ethan Bosheiser, Cadet Second Lieutenant. S4, Logistics NCO, Aislinn Hannon, Cadet Sergeant First Class. S5, Public Affairs NCO, Josh Vasquez, Cadet Sergeant First Class. S6, Recruiting NCO, Nathan Vidal, Cadet Sergeant First Class. President of the Cadet Board, NCO, Dana Ibarra, Cadet Second Lieutenant. The official party is led by Cypress Lake High School, Jrotc Senior Army Instructor, Lieutenant Colonel Scott Varnado. The change of command is a traditional event that is rich with symbolism and heritage. Key to the cadet change of command is the passing of the battalion colors. These colors represent not only the heritage and history of the organization, but also the unity and loyalty of its cadets. The colors are the commander's symbol of authority and represent their responsibility to the organization. The custodian of the colors is the Cadet Command Sergeant Major, who is the senior enlisted cadet in the battalion and principal advisor to the battalion commander. The ceremony begins as Cadet Command Sergeant Major Ness passes the colors to the outgoing battalion commander. The outgoing battalion commander, Cadet Colonel Santiago, passes the colors to Lieutenant Colonel Varnado for the last time, thereby relinquishing her of command. Lieutenant Colonel Varnado now passes the colors to the incoming commander, the Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Sosa, charging her with command of the Cypress Lake Jrotc Battalion. Cadet Sosa then passes the colors to Command Sergeant Major Ness, charging him with the responsibilities of the Panther Battalion Command Sergeant Major. I now invite the senior Army instructor for comments.
Guys, that's tough. That's tough seeing some great students going to move forward. I'd like to welcome everybody, Cypress admin, Didi Akron Robinson, all our distinguished guests. Thank you all for being here. Parents, friends, family members from far away. Thank you guys for being here. This is such an amazing experience, and I'm glad you guys are here to witness this. Good to see you. Fellow cadets, awardees, all you guys. This is such a fantastic event. Karina got me shaken up there. When you exchange those flags with each other, it's a very emotional moment because it's passing something that's so symbolic. You know, the Panther Battalion, Cypress High School, all the leadership responsibilities that go with it. That passes from one person to another. It goes through me, you know, through my power, but it goes through some deserving cadets that are coming in. So it's a very tough moment and very emotional for me too, obviously. It's been a busy year, guys. We've done so much. We've been through so many different events. Had another hurricane. Hopefully we won't see it again. Fingers crossed. Anywhere going back to orientation, to meeting some of these freshmen, some of these incoming 8th and 9th graders coming in to visit the program in the school. We've supported football season, a very successful football season, by the way. The highest we've been in a long time. We've had one of our own selected as the Deputy Area Commander, the highest rank that Cypress has ever had, which is the 4 Diamond. So amazing event. We've had 26, by my count, veteran support events across the community. Very involved with the community. Sergeant Major and I are very busy with these students, and we love it. They want to do more and more. And we love it. We love them stretching their wings and be able to support such great veteran organizations and community partners. We've had titles from anywhere from in our school to district, to regional, to state, to national, to world titles, and they're competing again at the world level. So it's amazing what they're doing, the level of competition that we've seen. We've had our Jrotc ceremony. We've had our Jrotc Raider event honoring Tommy and his family. We've supported Golisano Children's Hospital, and they exceeded their goal in delivering toys and cheer to the kids right down the road in our hospital. So proud of what they did. Our food drive with the community cooperative, the Edison parade, and my feet still hurt from that. The honor flight at the airport, I don't know if you guys saw it in the news 2 weeks ago. We had some members that were able to be with the veterans there. And of course, last but not least, something that it's every 3 years a program goes through accreditation programs called JPA. We get evaluated by officials. They come and look at the program. They look at the students. They see how they do. They see the inputs. They get to do presentations. They get to do interviews. It's such a great experience for them to be able to go through that, have those skills when they leave high school. They're able to compete at that level with their job interviews or working with a business organization. But we scored a 99.25, which is the highest score we've ever had at the school.
Woo! Yeah!
So anyway, what you guys are here for, and I'm sorry to keep going on, but I'm such a proud Papa Bear being here. The change of command has a long history. Those of you who have seen this before, it goes way back, talking 200-300 years, when organizations passed on the guidon, which is sort of a symbol of the school, the unit, and the people, and the leadership, and everything that goes along with it. We'd like to welcome in these new leaders. You see them right here. They interviewed for this. That's real world skills that they're getting to learn by interviewing, preparing, studying, getting themselves looking good, feeling good, and being good. It takes a lot of nerves too. Get a 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade up there at that level of interview. But they volunteered to do this. They were picked by their peers and their interviews on their potential. We're so proud. What they're going to do is starting now until this time next year, they take the reins. This is like a business. You got your CEOs or your managers, your supervisors, all of them. They run this. Sergeant Major and I just make sure they stay on the road, so to speak. But they run this program. So we're excited to see what this new team has. We're excited to see them grow and flourish over the next year. And we'd also like to say goodbye to the outgoing leadership. Karina Santiago, Remus Lee, you're our XO. We're glad to have you back another year. It's one of the most capable and knowledgeable cadets that we've had. We've had our outgoing Command Sergeant Major, who fortunately we get to keep her and put her in a staff position where she can flourish. And really all of our seniors. I listed them all here, but there's a couple I'd like to highlight, especially Ruiz. Where are you, Ruiz? Did you go around? Okay, anyway, Andres Ruiz was selected as an Amazon Scholarship and Intern recipient. He's going to the University of Central Florida. He's one of the only few in the state that received that honor, so imagine an internship with Amazon. Might have a shot later on, maybe a rose, but proud. We got Richie. Richie out here, going to the Marine Corps, so proud. Rodriguez, we've had her expertise in STEM. We've got Salmoni, who's also going to the Army. We've got Santana, who's going to go to ROTC. Where'd he go, Santana? Where are you, Santana? All right. We've got Miss Seaton, highest grades. Small package, big boat. I'm telling you, Miss Seaton. We got Miss Vargas. We've got Alicorn. We've got Converse, who's also going to the University of Florida. She's going to work on ROTC. We got Ptolemy with futures in the Air Force. We've got Finkley, Palomino, Vasquez, also going to the Army. We've got our MC who is here, Mr. Payne, who's going to get recognized next week, but got a full ride scholarship to the University of Florida. Full ride. So proud of this young man. This is great. And of course, we've got Karina Santiago. We're so proud. I'm giving her a chance to talk to you guys here in just a minute, but we're so proud of what they've done. I know I'm stuttering all over myself, but this is a big event for us. We ask these seniors, come back and see us next year. To the parents, come back and see us. Tell us about the big world. Tell us about what you see. Pass it on to your peers so they better prepare them. So anyway, thank you all for being here, and it's been an honor.
I now invite the outgoing battalion commander, Colonel